We all know the classic virtual worlds we all grew up on. Club Penguin, Habbo Hotel, Moshi Monsters. If you clicked on this video, you probably hold at least one of those very close to your heart. But that's not what I'm talking about today. I'm here to talk about the weird ones. The smaller ones that I haven't seen almost anyone talk about. Those weird, obscure virtual worlds. You see, let me set a picture for you. It's the late 2000s or early 2010s, and innovation on the internet is rampant. Websites had recently gone from looking like this to looking like this, with flash animations, games, videos, running prevalently on any and every website. Businesses did whatever they could to make their website more fun and entertaining than the other guys. And the latest trend for the internet was virtual worlds. Habbo Hotel had been going strong at this point, Club Penguin was on the rise, and a lot of people were beginning to take notice, especially businesses that targeted to kids. I'm going to be covering the many different types of worlds so many different businesses attempted to make. Some you might have even played for yourself back in the day. So sit back, relax, while I take you through some recent history on obscure virtual worlds. Starting off with MyCoke. Coca-Cola is no stranger to weird-ass ad campaigns.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
And in 2002, launched MyCoke.com. You'll notice this looks very similar to another game you might have played before, but that's because it was developed using the same engine as Habbo Hotel by the company VML Incorporated, hence the similarities between the two games. It had a focus on music, with the main currency being decibels, which could be redeemed via codes in Coca-Cola products, as well as earned through minigames. With your newly earned decibels, you could purchase all kinds of items and furniture, or Fernie as it was called. You could socialize in a public room or invite people to your own room, where you could show off your absolute Coca-Cola drip house and play music for everyone. You could even make your own music with the in-game sample mixer, which this guy actually recreated, and you can try it for yourself with the link below. And if people liked it, they could thumbs up, which would reward you with 10 decibels. MyCoke actually saw a decent amount of people in its run. Being so popular, it even had tie-in items with other brands like American Idol, FIFA, Shark Tale, fucking Batman. I find this so meta, like advertisements inside what is essentially another huge advertisement. I remember only logging into this one maybe once when I was a kid just to check it out, but from comments on forums and videos, it seems to have been very loved by many people back in the day. But on December 6th, 2007, MyCoke shut down its servers for good, ending its 5-year run. 5 years for a fucking Coca-Cola game though. I would call that a success. McWorld, baby! There is no industry as good at getting children into their stores as fast food, with Happy Meals, toys, character tie-ins, and in the late 2000s, virtual worlds. It was 2008, Club Penguin had just reached over 3.8 million users with almost no marketing. McDonald's said, we should also do that, and decided to launch McWorld sometime in 2008. Despite running for 6 years, there is so little recorded about this game, I couldn't even find the exact date it launched. Anyways, to gain access to McWorld, you needed an M code that could be found inside Happy Meals around the time. From there, you could create your own Mick character, explore different rooms, meet other players, and add them as friends, or M-pals as they were called in the game. You could then invite them to your treehouse, which could be customized with various different items available in different shops. There's mini games to get coins. It was actually really well made for a McDonald's game, and when I was like 7, I was actually pretty into it. I've always been really into computers and the internet, so when I got the little piece of cardboard in my Happy Meal that said log on, I was like, a website? Sign me the fuck up! That was 10 years ago though, so I can't really recall too much, but I remember it was pretty cool. One thing that really stuck out is that it didn't require an email or anything to make an account. All you needed was your M code. I remember I showed my mom and she was like, you used my email for McDonald's Club Penguin? I was like, no, I just have this M code. What the fuck is an M code? So that was nice. Burger King also had a game with Club BK. It was a very similar experience, but more 2D than McWorld. But the same concept, codes for in-game rewards included with kids' meals. Club BK looked a little lower quality, but loved just the same, I bet. I didn't actually play this one. One theme was different though. They had cut scenes.
Settling down, the professor recalled the legend. His friends gathered around as night descended upon them. But not all was as it seemed. We must get to the bottom of this, the professor cried. So they dug and dug, until finally, and as they cleared away the dirt and rubble, they discovered something very curious indeed. And just like that, Brian awoke.
What the fuck?
Welcome to Nicktropolis. Nicktropolis is a deep, persistent game world that offers kids a place to create, collect, and connect.
Nicktropolis, originally named The Club but renamed for some reason, was a virtual world on nick.com where kids could log onto and choose a nickname. Aha! They could then design a character, chat with other users, explore a multitude of locations based on Nickelodeon shows like The Krusty Krab, Avatar Nation, SpongeBob's House, El Tigre's Miracle City, if you remember that show? All sorts of places. And in those environments, they had bots based on the characters from all the shows. So you could talk to SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, and many others. It was pretty sweet, honestly. You were even able to attend the 2007 Kids' Choice Awards and even vote for nominees, all from inside Nicktropolis. They also had a big focus on this aquarium area, where you could buy weird-ass fish.
The aquarium! Swap Nick points for a new fish, give it a new look, and a name to match! Hang out with your fish in the undersea volcano.
I also found a Tumblr story where this kid would go into random public places on Nicktropolis and ask people their eye color, then write it down along with their username, then go try and log in, and when it prompted them with a security question, hope that they got the eye color one. And if they did, then they go in and rob the poor victim of all of their furniture. The glory days of internet security. All in all, it looked like a pretty decent site, with enough people having played it that there's multiple videos talking about it. Despite this though, the game itself is still lost. There's more footage and ads than of McWorld or Club BK, but there's still not a lot of information on it, which happens to be the case with a lot of these sites I'm finding. There were a lot of these sites around back then. There was one for the baby bottle pop candy, Build-A-Bear had one, there was a lot. Too many to make one video on, but that was back then. Today, virtual online worlds as we knew them are kinda dead. All of the ones I've talked about in this video have closed down long ago, and even the once massive Club Penguin, as big as it was, shut down in 2017. The concept just isn't profitable anymore. Kids aren't online, they're on mobile. And it's just really sad to see because all these sites were really important to me as a kid. I found virtual worlds so cool. It didn't just feel like a game. Whichever one you were on, whether it be Club Penguin or Club Burger King, it felt like you actually were in another virtual world. And in that world, you were free to go and do whatever you wanted. That kind of freedom is something you just don't really have when you're a kid. And it's crazy that so many businesses paid all this money and put all of this work into making entire MMOs just to sell burgers or a TV network. I'll always be so thankful to have grown up in such an early, innovative, and fun chapter of the internet. Thank you so much for watching. Did you play any of these games I mentioned? Do you have memories of a super whacked out one that I didn't cover? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what weird ass games you played, or any fun memories you have. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, 3 stars, send to your grandma, all that stuff. And yeah. Okay, bye.